I had not seen Don Juan for several months. It was the autumn of 1971. I had the certainty that he was at Don Genado's house in central Mexico and made the necessary preparations for a 6 or 7 day drive to visit him. On the second day of my journey, however, on an impulse, I stopped at Don Juan's place in Sonora in the mid-afternoon. I parked my car and walked a short distance to the house. To my surprise, I found him there. "Don Juan, I didn't expect to find you here," I said. He laughed. My surprise seemed to delight him. He was sitting on an empty milk crate by the front door. He appeared to have been waiting for me. There was an air of accomplishment in the ease with which he greeted me. He took off his hat and flourished it in a comical gesture. Then he put it on again and gave me a military salute. He was leaning against the wall, sitting on the crate as if it were a saddle. Sit down," he said in a jovial tone. "Good to see you again." "I was going to go all the way to central Mexico for nothing," I said. "And then I would have had to drive back to Los Angeles. Finding you here has saved me days and days of driving." "Somehow you would have found me," he said in a mysterious tone. "But let's say that you owe me the 6 days that you would have needed to get there. Days which you should use in doing something more interesting than pressing down on the gas pedal of your car." There was something engaging in Don Juan's smile. His warmth was contagious. "Where's your writing gear?" he asked. I told him that I had left it in the car. He said that I looked unnatural without it and made me go back and get it. "I've finished writing a book," I said. He gave me a long, strange look that produced an itching in the pit of my stomach. It was as if he were pushing my middle section with a soft object. I felt like I was going to get ill, but then he turned his head to the side, and I regained my original feeling of well-being. I wanted to talk about my book, but he made a gesture that indicated that he didn't want me to say anything about it. He smiled. His mood was light and charming, and he immediately engaged me in a casual conversation about people and current events.